So I must clear it very first of all that we are with the fourth chapter where we are having the power spectral estimation methods to be learned for, whereas the previous chapter, the discrete time random processes, is very fundamental and important to us to learn this particular chapter. In the previous chapter, the third one, we are already covered with the special types of the random processes as the moving average, the autoregressive and autoregressive moving average. So the autoregressive case we are just now dealt with for the case of spectrum estimation. Now it's for the moving average here. Now how exactly such a special type of the random process is generated, that we shall first of all see. With respect to the case of moving average discrete time random process, the generation can be made by the use of filtering thereupon. So when we have the filtering of unit variance white noise denoted as W of n with the help of FIR filter, that time we get the random process denoted now as X of n, which is of the type moving average. So here it is mathematically represented. X of n is equal to the summation k is equal to 0 to q. The summation operated over, we have b suffix q as a function of k in multiplication to W of n minus k here. Now in this representation, the discrete time random process, we have X of n. So for such a moving average discrete time random process, now we require the power spectral density, the efficient estimation we expect. So the relation between the power spectrum of moving average process and the coefficient that just now we have denoted here, b suffix q of k, can be given by this mathematical expression. So here we have onto the left hand side the power spectral density of the moving average discrete time random process denoted as p suffix x as a function of e to the power j omega. In the suffix here we have the random process. So this is computed by taking the square of the mod, where we have the summation k is equal to 0 to q operated over b suffix q of k into e to the power minus j times k into omega here. Now equivalently we have the power spectrum can in another also the form, that is in the autocorrelation sequence terms here. So here first of all we have written with the help of the filter coefficients, and now in terms of the autocorrelation sequence, the mathematical expression for the same power spectral density can be given like this. Here it is the LHS same left hand side. Now the RHS here we have summation k is equal to minus q to plus q operated over Rx of k multiplied by e to the power minus j times k omega. Here we have the representation of the autocorrelation sequence which is operated, that is Rx of k, computed by having the summation L is equal to 0 to q minus k operated over bq of L plus k multiplied by the complex conjugate of bq of L, where k starts from 0, 1, 2 up to q here. So this was up to 0 to p in the case of the earlier special type of random process, that it was the autoregressive type here. Now here for the autocorrelation sequence represented Rx of k, if we have Rx of minus k, it is nothing but the complex conjugate of Rx of k, whereas Rx of k we expect to be equal to 0 for all the values of mod k that are greater than q here. Now the estimation of the required power spectral density for the case of moving average random process can be made here. Now here it can be with the help of the two approaches here. The first approach, that is to take the advantage of the fact that autocorrelation sequence for the case of moving average process is finite in length here. So this is the first approach, and the finiteness of the autocorrelation sequence can be represented as Rx of k is equal to 0 for mod k greater than q, that just now we have discussed. So with the help of this first approach, we can write the power spectral estimation by the mathematical expression where we write capital P cap suffix ma as a function of e to the power j omega computed by the summation k is equal to minus q to plus q over the r cap suffix x as a function of k in multiplication to e to the power minus j times k omega here. Now here it is the r cap suffix x as a function of k, that is the suitable estimate determined for the autocorrelation sequence here. Now as in the previous cases of the various techniques, the power spectral estimation, that it is always denoted by capital P cap into the suffix, the abbreviation of the method is shown. So for periodogram method we have capital P cap suffix PER as a function of e to the power j omega. For the modified periodogram we have capital P cap suffix capital M. For the Bartlett case we have capital P cap suffix capital B. For the Welch case we have capital P cap suffix W. For the Blackman-Tukey approach we have capital P cap suffix BT. For the minimum variance method we have the estimation represented capital P cap suffix MV, and for the maximum entropy method we have capital P cap in the suffix, in the small casing we have MEM here, maximum entropy method. As for the previous case of autoregressive we have represented capital P cap suffix AR. Now here it is capital P cap suffix MA to represent the moving average here. So as discussed, we have the two approaches, and with the help of the first approach, by the use of estimates of autocorrelation sequence, we have this mathematical expression. To recall back the previous techniques we have used so far, we have learned so far for the power spectral estimation, we find the similarity with respect to the Blackman-Tukey approach, and thereupon there it is the use of the rectangular window, and we have a little subtle difference we can call with respect to the assumptions we can make while we compare the Blackman-Tukey approach and this moving average spectrum estimation approach here. Now the unbiased estimate for the autocorrelation sequence that can be used for mod k less than or equal to q can be represented. Here we have the expected value of the power spectral estimation by the moving average process is equal to the Px as a function of e to the power j omega. So with this we can say that the power spectral estimation by this current method, moving average, is also the unbiased one here. Now if you talk about the Blackman-Tukey method, onto the another hand, makes no assumption with respect to the input discrete time random process x of n, and that can be applied to any of the type of random process here. Therefore, because of the windowing of the autocorrelation sequence, unless we have the input random process x of n is moving average process, the Blackman-Tukey approach we expect for the power spectrum to be a biased one here. Now there it is the another approach as we have discussed. By the use of another approach we can make the use of estimate of the filter coefficient, that is B suffix q, instead of making the use of estimate of the autocorrelation sequence. So mathematically here we can represent it as capital P cap suffix ma as a function of e to the power j omega obtained by the mod square of the summation k is equal to 0 to q operated over, here we have B cap suffix q as a function of k. Here it is the estimate of the coefficient that we have discussed. So here it is not the autocorrelation sequence but the coefficients here. So it is multiplied by e to the power minus j to omega.